lakad matatag!
Really well too, but it's like I feel like getting there is hard. Yeah. They're gonna go with the boring
Does. Unfortunately, we don't have that, and we'll see if that's something Bait can bring out. You know, just hammering in on someone, and they do. They find it and move. A little bit longer to go into, in comparison to the Maelstrom that we tend to see. So the illusion clearing, the farming pace is just going to be a little bit later there.
A nice little pick off there onto Husky. He's going to survive, in fact, now the turnaround. Onto Mu they go, or rather Lodine they go. Mu, front and forward. Lodine trying to survive, but can't do it. Plenty of damage to come out from this Beastmaster, and well, they'll get the job done.
Yeah, you want to see some punishment coming out. You've got the level 2 Axis, lots of damage from that. Spam coming out with the Chain Lightning. And it just comes down to having to run a pause 5 Mirana. There's some aggression you can get out. You could have tried to combine that with a bound.
Yamps.
Yeah. That's the counter synergy, right? Like as a Monkey King, you want to dance around, you want to jump in and out. You can be fairly telegraphed in the laning phase where you're going with a primal. It's just so easy to punish. You've just got Bushwhack and melt them.
Stonebank, though, he's also in danger. So both position 1s being caught off guard, and well, there goes Stonebank. In fact, now Lodine will be chased down.
Cores are a different story. It does take quite a while in itemization to get that done. Gunner.
Stonebank caught out. There's your Mortimer's Kisses. A very easy combo to land. And Stonebank, well, he's running, but not running quick enough. Gunner's going to pick up the kill. Great rotation from this Tiny. First kill of the...
Be able to find a good angle here.
They may. Dendy's going to be careful because there are a few sentries around, and they seem to know Dendy was around here somewhere. Do they have a duster pot? Cookie, Lelis, hoping Dendy was around trying to secure the power rune, doesn't get it. Mu, thinking about the roar, won't throw it out yet. Dendy, he's sticking around, but eventually does back his way out. The Hawk will give vision. Nouns still trying to...
Out for Mu, and just great reads. Like, they tried to preempt the Cookie, they got another kill here.
Yeah, Mu's still alive. In fact, here comes Funnick. This will be a massive pick-off. They'll commit the Doom onto Gunner. He'll try to run within his own vision underneath that Hawk, but they've got the Reality Rift back, and Gunner eventually going to drop. Mu, in the meantime, still finds Moose on the Hoodwink, but it's still a fantastic trade for Bait.
Full BKB up on Funnick. So really quick timings on him.
Gunner, he's going to find that big target we just talked about. Oh, the BKB! Oh, Gunner! That's so cheeky! That is so cheeky from Gunner! He knows what he did.
Oh boy.
He did that on purpose. They put the Hawk on the cliff so he could do that and forces the BKB. Gunner, here we go again. He's onto Dendy. The cookies are barely off the mark. Roar is available though, and Mu, he won't bother committing it. Lodine will drop.
It's an amazing either. Maybe if you had Moose around with, say, a sharpshooter, you might find that kill, but he's not there.
Poor Lodine. I know the feeling. I know how it feels, brother. Don't you worry. Dendy though, top lane. He's gonna find Mu. That's a big pick off for Dendy. Love picking off that Beastmaster. However, Stonebank, everyone's missing. No vision to scout this out. Stonebank is dead.
Yeah, you get the better kill for now. You just trade your off lane for that safe lane CK that still hasn't had the full BKB moves. Not safe fighter.
No, he's not.
It's one of those things. You know, you're finding the pickoffs you can on Bait, and they're finding some decent pickoffs. It's so try to play around with Dendy plus Hoodwink. That's really it. Void Spirit plus Hoodwink together. Maybe drag in the Doom when he has Doom ready.
No, not the CK.
No.
Anyone but the CK. His whole team's behind him. It's not Stonebank's fault. He thinks he's safe because his whole team is behind him, but they know they can't fight. Funnick's going to try anyway. They'll buy back on Lodine, but they don't have the buyback available in their CK right now. Yamsun, he's on the run. Dendy will chase him down, but where's your follow-up damage? They're out of Astral Step charges. They'll get the Aether Remnant, stun him, take him out. Yamsun's down, but now Mu with the cookie and from Lelis. He's going to take down Funnick, and Dendy's not safe. Dendy's running, but there's nowhere to run. It's not even over. Lodine, he just bought back, and guess where he's going? Ask for a refund, Lodine. It wasn't worth it. Top lane, hold on a minute, John. Gunner Gonna get caught. He's a massive target, but the problem is his team's right behind him. Wukong's command is there. Gunnar, he gets blown up. It's a great start. Yamsun, he's still trying to move forward. A great boundless strike, but do they have the damage? Lodine is gonna go down, but it seems like Nouns do have to back. So a decent pick off here for Bait as they pick off the mid laner, but Dendi drops. Mu will pick him up with the Hawk dive. Of all things, he gets him with the Hawk. Bing. Wukong's command out. There's your Hawk Bomb again. Rather Dive Bomb is, I believe, what they call it. Very hard to jump in the Roshan pit. Like, those statues are so intimidating. Funnick, he's going to jump in, but does not get the Aegis. Still, they might at least deny away the Aegis thanks to killing off Yamsun. Gunner's boomed up, so he's in trouble. They'll make the jump in. Dendi trying. There's your dive bomb again. Dendi, he will get denied. Gunner, he is perfectly fine. Dendi will drop. At least Yamsun, though, he does die. Bait, able to punish heavily. It's a 3-for-1 trade. Mind you, the Tiny gets denied off by Mu. So
I know he had issues.
They'll move into the Radiant Triangle. Lodine, he's going to break the smoke. Nice positioning here from the CM. Does save his pos 1. Stonebank able to retreat thanks to that. But now they're looking at that mid-tier 2 tower. I mean, they're an objective-based team at this point. No need to try and force a fight. Do you want to defend the top tier 2? Clearly whiffed here by Gunner. Seems like Bait want to try and move in with this axe up. Dendi steps in. Move.
Oh,
he's there with the roar. You don't want to lose this guy straight off the bat. They'll force staff him away, but Dendi's down. That was Yag and Scepter reveal right there. Instead, they'll try to at least move in onto Gunner. Cookie forward, back onto Lodine, but he's doomed up, so he can't really do too much. At the very least, they do kill him off, and we have a bit of a... yeah, lag. Lag, sorry. I believe that.
Hey, it happens, right? you know.
That's an SCA pause right there if I've ever seen one.
That it is. Now it's giving them that opportunity. The scan also lands flat here.
Husky, arrow, forward, CM, Lodine. Yeah, he's gone. Just no reaction to it. They don't have the vision on Husky, so he just walks away.
It's tricky. You have such great reach from Nouns. Like, you have such long-range damage coming through.
Dendi, Roar is there. Lock him down, take him out. Yamsun will pick up the kill. It's one by one they fall. There's nothing they can do about it. That's right. Love me some freedom. Bait, start moving in, wrapping around through that Radiant Triangle, but Nouns has got the Moonlight Shadow. They haven't got any sentries down.
No.
Great Avalanche start. Funnick gets roared mid BKB. Yamsun, he'll just pop the Wukongs. Just zone them out. Who the hell cares? In goes Gunner for more. Only Phantasm Illusions being found out, but no, never mind. They found Lodine. The tree toss, it connected. Lodine, swift as the wolves of Ice Rack, they say.
It's pretty swift, you know.
The person who made this CM persona, I appreciate the sense of humor. But at least.
That it does, Mike.
Top tier 3 tower. Completely gone. No hesitation from Nouns. Quick tree chop there from Yamsun.
This game just doesn't get any easier. You've got the...
Stonebank, I mean, he's going to try, but my god, that is not what you want to jump into right now, sir. Dendi in the backside. I think they're about to call it. I think you have to call it. I mean, there's no way you come back in this, surely.
I mean... we've talked about those item timings. They hit them. And now it just dances around them.
Funnick, he'll jump in. You've got the AoE Doom available, but everyone just jumps the hell out of there. Still, they'll try onto Gunner. Maybe they can take a team fight. Gunner's dropping so darn low. He will get denied off again. Yamsun in the mid-fight. He just takes him out himself. Aegis, it will go down. Bait off to a decent start so far, finding 3. Can they keep it going? Bushwhack will hold down Yamsun. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they can fight back. But Lodine's gone. What a I forgot the word. The spit out. The spit out just landing on a couple. It's Funnick. They'll take down Yamsun. Never mind. I'll eat my words here, John. Bait. They'll take a good team fight.
That they do. There was a very strange interaction with the Lotus Orb, Mike. The Lotus Orb...
Maybe looking to jump out of that tree line, move positions. Bait still pushing in that mid wave, so it's pretty obvious where they are. Gunnar, he's looking like he's just going to move in. They're a big wraparound as well. Oh, they could run into Stonebank. Arrow, Gunnar, there with the avalanche toss. They've got the CK, and look at the damage from Gunnar. Funnick jumped right in. Moves. He'll try for the TP out, but the other Moo doesn't like moves, John. There can only be one Moo in this game.
Nah, just yells right through, and they find Lodine as well.
Tips out for Lilith. Lodine, spit out is going to be there. Gem on the deck.
They're just poking and prodding from a mile away.
There's your kisses now being thrown out. I mean, Mega Creeps are incoming. So there's not really too much to be afraid about. Nouns can literally just go for the Ancients if they want. In goes the Doom. They have found the Tiny, so Gunnar, he'll go for a bit of a run. Funnick's still on the chase. Meanwhile, Yamsun still going after T4 Towers, but he's going to get bursted down. Or maybe not. Balance will connect, but no, the Aegis is gone. GG. It doesn't matter. Ancient was exposed. They know they can't pull off the comeback. And Nouns, they will pull off game number 1.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer, right? This is one of the longer games we've had today, 44 minutes, I believe.
So if we see it, I'll be impressed, but it's very difficult to pull off, I feel.
Well, Nature's Prophet will come out.
But not really opting to. And then he's just playing around with a hook, getting some farm.
Oh,
and just
bot lane. Yamsun, that's a great kill. Funnick, he'll be very happy with that. Lift back from moves proving to be more than enough, and Funnick, he'll get the job done. Yamsun, I said he was in for a good lane, but they punish him very early.
Yeah, if you do over... it does seem like, you know, if you're bait, you will want to play around Dendy. Like the threat of Hawk, the threat of Dismember down the line, you have to be able to kind of use that and apply the pressure, enable some space for Stonebank to appear, and allow that build-up that you'd want on the Bloodseeker to get his initial itemization.
Lodine, gonna go for the Ink Swallow. It will land on Gunnar, but he kind of just takes it. Doesn't really matter too much. The arrow was there to follow up. Husky, he does get hooked though. In fact, he even took the kill off Gunnar. It's a little bit annoying.
Pretty good kill to find, not the biggest in the world, but again, you're applying some good pressure on Dendy. You're ensuring that his support rotations are more defensive than anything else. Again, you want to play pretty offensively here.
Stroke of Fate's going to connect. Gunnar, pretty big trouble. Does go for a Vortex out, but with the Inkswell, Dendy able to secure the kill. In fact, Lodine's the one.
Play with each other. They need to rely on at least one hold.
Yamsun, he tries to sprout himself, but the Rolling Thunder obviously just going to go right through it. We'll try to run the old-fashioned way. Funnick, one more should do the trick with a swashbuckle. Oh, boy. Well, that's a bit rough. It won't matter. They'll still find the kill. Funnick will have a laugh to himself about it. He was trying to be efficient and hit both heroes. Fair enough. Regardless, the Nature's Prophet is down. Dendy, he was trying to go for this Mirana, but ends up just taking a D-Ward instead. And so with that, again, Bait, certainly off to a fantastic start.
Yeah, they've built up a good lead for themselves, 5-1. Net worth not quite up there. You are finding a lot of farm still coming out for Yamsun.
Another nice hook here. Lift setup was out. Dismember there. Dendy able to pick up his 3rd kill now of the game. Question is, can he survive? Answer is certainly not. Not with that TP at least. But he will die. Funny. Gonna move in with an Inkswell. This could be a massive team fight. He's caught 2 of them with the stun. Yamsun's trying for the TP play out. Oh, he's not gonna make it. Very close. Still very far. Stonebank on the chase. Won't hit the blood right. That'll mean Gunnar, while he's still on the run, is going to be able to get out just fine. Does have the Soul Ring up for that added mana regen if he needs it. Rather that burn. And with that, he'll rotate back mid instead, where he's found an Arcane Rune, but it's stolen by Dendy. Moo wanted to take it so bad, but Dendy just hooks it away. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Husky's being chased down by Funnick. Leap charges, that was the last one. Funnick on the chase. Eventually we'll find the Mirana. And that should be another. Meanwhile, Moo does find Lodine and Gunnar. He's going to try and punish this Pangolier. Swashbuckle away from Funnick, and they just don't have the damage or the lockdown.
It's just not enough. You need that play follow.
It'd be a great pick-off. You land that out. In fact, he doesn't even need to land a hook. He's got the blink up. Gunnar, quick reactions though, is going to be just fine to back off. And now the rotation's down bot. Lelis, he wants to put his shards to use. Sleeping Dart is there. They've got Dendy into the arrow. He is just such a sitting duck. And Moo finally has his way with this punch. In fact, Funnick, Gonna TP down. Gunner's very low on mana. Just a bit of a warning shot there with the Vortex as Funnick is gonna keep moving in. He doesn't have Rolling Thunder though. So Moo is happily gonna take the fight. Moose? He doesn't know what's going on right now.
Oh, man. That's
We'll take care of it. Hook is there onto a Treant. And in we go. Gunner, he'll get in with the Vortex. They do silence him up for a moment. Inkswell won't land though. Still, the team fight completely breaks out. Moo in the middle of all this. Gunner, he does end up dropping, and Yamsun forced the TP away. A complete mess of a team fight.
Yeah, they get a bit trigger happy on nouns. Maybe just diving in, not respecting that counter control out from Bait. They lose Gunner. At the least, Yamsun wasn't under threat. You know, he popped his BKB, backed off. Again, not the best feeling to not find kills with that BKB use. Bait.
Yeah, Lelis. They want to punish this Ricky, and they will get him. Bait really handing it back the way of nouns now. 2 down. See how much more they can punish.
Their flush heap stack coming out for Dendi. Tankier and tankier as this game goes on.
Husky. Leap away. Dismember is available. Dendi trying to blink forward. Doesn't throw out the hook. Instead, Gunner in the backside has found out Lowdiner with the BKB. He's feeling rather safe. Still, Stonebank's going to move in. In goes Gunner again. Onto Moose. Onto the high ground. Meanwhile, Dendi, he's been caught out. Stonebank trying to run, but he is very, very slow right now. There is no way he gets out of this. Someone just needs to hit him once. Lelis will be there. Sleep him up. And Moose will take the Aegis away. Can they get him a second time? Arrow? Oh, it's a little bit early. Stonebank will be able to BKB TP out, or rather just walk out, I say. Moose TP's out himself in the Rubik. At the fight.
Yeah.
Fall into their own trap, it seems. As now Lelis, sleeping dart out. They know there's a ward on the high ground. Still, they've got the Rubik trapped up. Gunner's just going to move in with his BKB, and that's 1 down. Onto Funnick he goes. That's going to be another perhaps, so Funnick will swashbuckle away. Where's the follow-up? Not there yet. There's a double rupture, though, from Stonebank, but can he actually move into this? Yamsun, he'll just stand there and man-fight. Dendi, he does get a dismember off, but it's cancelled immediately. Husky was ready with the arrow. Yamsun can get right to work. As Stonebank ran up quite confidently to that. This dismember is so important. If it can't remain on the Nature's Prophet, you are in such dire straits. Husky, somehow not going to get stunned up, taking the outpost. Will move away himself. In comes Yansun with the BKB. Dendi's going to try and go for dismember, but ends up backing off. It seems like they might just be happy. Lotus Orb was there anyway. Meanwhile, Gunner gonna move in. There's the Dismember out. They've got the Storm Spirit, but he's gonna BKB, so he's fine through it. There's just not enough damage output. Gunner still zipping away. Sprout out, holding down the Bloodseeker. Into the Nullify now, Stonebank. He does at least find Husky, but needs to get out of there. Meanwhile, Moose does end up dying on the Rubik. In goes Dendi, about to drop it, does get the TP away. Stonebank, though, gets left behind again. He is down without buyback. Funnick drops as well. Lowdine's not safe either. Moose buys back on the Rubik, but there's nobody left to help.
Nah. And the one fortunate thing for Bait.
I mean, he's confident, John, that they haven't got Rolling Thunder. They want to fight. Nouns wants to go right now, and in they go. That's a lot of damage to get started. Who's first? It's going to be Lowdine. Dendi's trying to fight. Moose, in the meantime, is just getting destroyed here. But hold on a minute. They've got the Prophet locked down, but he's in his own Sprout. Yamsun, he'll keep going after Dendi. The bashes, though, from the Bloodseeker, proving to be very, very annoying. But here comes Gunner to save the day. They'll lock down the Bloodseeker.
Ooh.
It's a team wipe.
You gotta appreciate that smokescreen mischance. Yeah, he's got 10 flesh heap stacks. He's had a decent enough run, but they need more on Bait to drag it out to game 3.
Here we go. Lelis. Puts one to sleep. The Vortex. He's going to move in. It only caught one. That'll be Moose to drop. He's got no buyback available. A good start here for Nouns. Rolling Thunder committed as well, so Funnick needs to get the hell out of there. Chains forward. They won't quite chain properly. Lelis will get hooked in. Gunner will go for a Vortex back in onto Dendi, so he can't hold the Dismember, and Lelis is going to be just fine. Meanwhile, Yamsun just goes right after the T3 tower, and they're onto the top racks. Opportunity to go for a Vortex. Hook out again from Dendi, not going to land. And Nouns, they'll just go for a second. There's no reason to back. There's your Vortex again. He's caught 3. is their backup this time. They had the smoke screen, slow him down. Yamsun TP's in. At least the BKBs did come out. So they'll only lose one, and there will be a buyback from Lowdyne immediately. But Nouns, they're not really backing off. They don't really care. Another zip in. Gunner, he's got Funnick this time around. Dismember is there on Gunner. It doesn't really matter. They're going to lose Dendi. He's got buyback. He'll commit immediately. Onto the mid-racks they go once again. Hook way off the mark. There's a Rolling Thunder. But what does it actually do? Nothing at the moment. Yamsun, he's still fighting, but he's got the Aegis up for another 40 seconds. He's happy to die at the moment. Hook is there. Dendi cannot dismember though. Smokescreen is out anyway, just making it so hard. A Yamsun, does he want to die? There it is. He'll get a reset now. This is the final chance for Bait to try and pull off this victory, or at least the comeback. Dendi again, hooking in the Timbersaw. Gleipnir out, they've got Funnick. Gunner, he does get stunned by an Inksaw. It probably isn't gonna matter though. Stonebank is still trying, but Yamsun is hitting so darn hard. Funnick, he'll get back to the fountain. Nouns, back onto the Megas. They want the final lane of Barracks.
Yeah, sneaky smoke out from Bait though.
Stonebank meanwhile getting stunned up, or rather slept up here by Lelis. They'll chase him down a little bit. He's just melting to moves. Yamsun with the follow-up damage. Onto the Rolling Thunder. Funnick needs to roll the hell out. Dendi jumps in with a dismember. He finds Husky, but Yamsun, they can't stand the Nature's Prophet. Everyone has to run. In goes Gunner, looking for the Vortex on Funnick. They will eventually find him. Stonebank trying to fight, is eventually going to drop. Gleipnir out onto the Grimstroke. That'll be a dieback on him as well. Funnick still running. GG is called. Nouns have got the 2-0 victory here. Bait, I mean, every series that goes by, it does look like they get a little bit better as time goes on. Still just not good enough, though, against these better teams.
Yeah, it's been a rough...
Right.